Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Fallout London, where last time we joined the Camden Pistols, and in doing so got the third signature we need to get inside Parliament. And that means today, right, it's time to wrap up our tour of London by heading back to Hackney. Because yes, we haven't met the people who live here already. The Roundels. We ran into their gang war on our way to Islington. Though admittedly we kind of just ran straight past them, ignored them, etc, etc. But apparently, they're still waiting for us to go and assist further. Also, John, you've got to level up. Every time. Every cocky time you forget to do this. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted to buy big leagues too. Because, yeah, my Vats Enhanced Sacrificial Blade is getting the cocky job done. And with my new and improved agility, you're right. Quick hands is, yes, more valuable than you'd expect. The ability to reload guns in a hurry. Bloody hell, that can be nice. Especially given, yeah, a handful of my guns do actually have a really good power, but also very slow reloads and small clip sizes. Go on then, why not? So okay, here we go, back in lovely, lovely Hackney, and yeah, last time I was here, I pretty much just ran straight through. So, bypassing a couple of buildings to get to the sewer that led to Islington, though, yeah. Officially, the leader is somewhere over here in Roundel territory. But the mission I already started is saying, yeah, go speak to Dennis and Jones, so, okay, probably best we start there. If we help out these guys in their running gang war, then, okay, that's got to count for something with the main chappie when we go and speak to him. And on top of that, yeah, I barely explored this location previously, so if we're lucky, we might have, new pubs and new pindars, new all sorts of bits and pieces. Right, so we're looking for, oh dear. I think what's happened is, yeah, the Miller's men have, respawned, but that's fine, because they're determined to just, run at me. Scaramanga is very, very good at dealing with enemies who just want to run at you. So, just wait for him to get a tiny bit closer. A little bit closer, sir. Up to 85. That'll do for you. Lovely, because, yeah, when they're in a headshot range. Oh, dear. Scaramanga's going to deal with you guys very, very nicely, isn't it? Okay, mosey through here. Just a container park. That's fine. You're just a resident, so right, you're the locals, no trouble. No pub, though. I'll admit I am surprised to not see a single bloody pub on the compass. That's a shame. So, okay. Just check for, yes, more and more trouble. Instead, looks to me like, yeah, now we're into friendly territory. Good, 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 good.
So you're the mysterious stranger with a roundel.
That's true! You guys did give me a roundel. Wasn't 100% sure what a roundel was, but yes, you gave me one when I helped you out the first time back in the day. So, yes, Rosie and Guy. I'm glad my character remembered their names, because I 100% didn't. They gave it to me.
If they vouch for you, welcome.
Since you're here, join the strategy session.
We have the men for a frontal assault, but it'll get bloody fast.
There's a way around back, but we don't have the key.
Okay, slipping in the bank does sound good, but anything beyond advanced lockpicking, I cannot do.
If you can get us in, let's go.
Okay, I kind of want to get us in. I'm kind of hoping we can, make this happen. Speak to Joan to change your mind. If I get there and it's locked too tight, this is going to be a very embarrassing follow-up discussion. Please just be advanced.
Maybe I should go find a...
Okay, Joan. I may have overstated my skills at, lockpicking and whatnot. Okay, so it turns out this would be, a terrible tactical decision. Let's do the smart thing and just kick down the front door screaming.
You think it's a trap?
Even with their fortifications, maybe we should rush them through the front gates.
That's right, 100%, it's a trap. That's why I'm not opening the back door for you. Okay, to make up for this, what I'm going to do is, yes, really try and take the lead and gun down these bastards with, you know what, not even Scaramanga. I'm getting out my good shotgun for this situation. Let's cocky go and, okay. Try and prioritize, yes, the ones who have not been hit yet if we can. Honestly, yeah, just get up to them. one in the head. Beautiful. Forward we go. I am willing to, yes, take a few bullets to the teeth as an apology for the fact that, you know, it's kind of my fault you're here at all. Just take you out, my friend. Then just a bit more in the head there. So, oh yeah. This shotgun. This is getting the cocking job done right here. Get my AP back. There's definitely something going on upstairs. Rather, upstairs is precisely. So, here we go. I found the elevator. So you guys just, like, you know, stay here. I'll take care of... They just teleported up here too. No idea how you guys got up here, but well done. You beat me in the lift. So, okay, they may have found the stairs or something. Right. Down you flippy go and... well done, Dennis. That was badass right there. So, okay, job done. And I feel like I contributed. Oh, we might have a bit of follow-up to do first. So, okay, would you care for a stim pack, sir?
Remember me and my valiant sacrifice. All I gave and all.
Ignore him. He tripped on the stairs and sprained his ankle.
Can't I have at least one dramatic monologue?
You're comic relief. But this stranger who wandered in, grabbed our roundel and charged in beside us, that's leading role material.
There are no bit roles, you know.
You just keep telling yourself that.
I like Guy. Guy's great. So, okay, you don't need a stim pack after all. Gotcha. The bare minimum, yeah, you guys can tell me what's been going on round here.
Ah, that. Certainly not a happy tale.
Until today.
Debatable. It started years ago, with the two Prince Davies ruled the Roundels.
North London was ours. Even the gentry stayed out of our way.
And the roving gangs of skinheads kept quiet.
And then came Miller.
The punks were pushing in our sides. We were being flanked by the syndicate, and right in the middle of everything, Miller pulls the skinheads together.
It was one front too many. Keith Davies, charismatic, right quality leader, was in the heart of the fray when Miller caught him with a pipe.
His brother, Pete, held him as he died.
Right. So I'm guessing, yes, the reason you guys are in trouble is Pete's not doing so hot after his brother died.
Pete Davies runs a gang, but Dennis, well, he steps in quite a bit to fill in the gaps. Keith left a pretty big hole, not just in our organisation, but also in the Davies themselves.
Okay, so Pete's not a happy chappy, and I'm guessing we need to perk him up a bit before he's willing to sign the thing.
Today was a great victory. We righted many wrongs, avenging Keith Davies, retaking the Oberon, and crushing Miller's men, to name a few. But this wasn't just about getting our land back. We stopped Miller cold. Miller expected we'd just sit in our thumbs and let him march across our lands. But the bastard paid for his arrogance. Yes, we suffered. We didn't expect anyone could sneak past our defenses. But thanks to our newest roundel, we remain the kings of North London!
Ronnie, my mate, my trusted friend, why don't you tell this crowd exactly what that note you were trying to burn said?
Oh, what note?
This one.
Surely there has to be 100 Ronnies out there.
But there's only one who knew our defenses. Only one who could hide dozens of men in the Oberon.
Why would I let a bunch of skinheads into my bar?
Power. I'll bet Miller promised you some fancy title. Or money. You always did like your hoard of tickets.
I was not bribed.
Ronnie, this is your one chance to confess. You will not get a second.
Power. Miller promised to let me rule over Oberon, and I'd sit on his council.
Dennis, it's time for you to lead. What do we do with this traitor?
That's a decision for Pete.
We don't have time to take this to Pete, and you know he's not in a position to decide.
Stranger, you've easily been the deciding factor in today's fight. What do you think we should do?
Okay, the situation with Pete may be even worse than I thought. It sounds like, yes, he might not even be, you know, entirely coherent. Maybe he's not even reacting to people speaking to him, and... okay, I want a straight answer. What's going on with Pete? Why wouldn't you take a traitor to the leader he just betrayed?
He is the leader,
But as his lieutenant, I have the authority to deliver justice on his behalf.
Ronnie Jones, for the crimes of at least one count of espionage, conspiracy, and treason, leading to the loss of life of your fellow Roundels, I hereby banish you. Now leave! I don't ever want to see that shite scene you call a face again!
Joan, you may lay claim to Ronnie's assets as you see fit.
Okay. Hurly-burly's done, and yeah, that guy honestly gets away pretty lightly being allowed to leave with his life, to my mind. And alright, that begins fashion terrorism. And Patrick is apparently right, nearby, in the same team we were just in, so fair enough. We'll speak to him before we mosey over to, yes, wherever Pete's hanging out, because it sounds like possibly the lad won't be answering questions particularly effectively anyway. Right, Patrick, old buddy, old pal.
What, with all this commotion, one might think you're a hero. Might. But might isn't enough for Prince Davies.
Okay, and... oh. I mean, just out of interest, yeah. Does the lad even want to see me? Would he be accepting visitors at this time?
Yes. I suggest you make yourself presentable immediately. Someone of your style might need some direction in that matter. Get proper attire at either Chez Chanel or Casa di Milano. Both are brilliant designers, if a bit petty. I'm sure you can work something out with one of them.
Oh, flip me. I need to be dressed properly if I want to fit into this society. 10 out of 10 best mod of all time. Oh, and better, I see a pub down on the compass, so, okay, life is looking sexy all of a sudden. Just keep an eye out for... No, looks like it's all chill for the time being, and that's not a miller's person, just a resident. And oh yeah, this is the sexy end of town right here. So we've got stores, we've got some sort of, yeah, tube and or train station, and a church. Okay. My experience, yeah, churches tend to be pretty good as looting spots, though. Eyes open for, you know, potential ghouls and whatnot. And right, Shoreditch. We're officially in Shoreditch right now. And this one appears to be okay. Just a place where a handful of people live on this occasion. Still just round the corner, very nearby to where I am right now, that presumably is going to be a pub. The Wolf and Port, spot on. Okay, grab the beer mat, that's priority number one. Though possibly we might have a bit of trouble here, which is... am I a Roundel yet? I mean, you know, what's-his-face did just say, hey, it's our newest Roundel, hello there Lady Aria and whatnot, so maybe I am, like, officially a Roundel at this point. And there she is behind the bar. The Sneak Coaster, that's actually a good one, damn it. Still, best I could tell, yeah, pretty small place, just a handful of rooms here, nothing too much going on. But okay, let's get to business proper here, because, yes, barely around the corner... we've got ourselves, apparently, a couple of clothes stores. So, right. Let's try and figure out, yes, which one I like here. So, for the most part, we're dealing with, yeah, pre-war clothes of varying descriptions. Meanwhile, next door, basically the same thing, except, yeah, cut up a notice. One, the room's less well lit, and two, yeah, it's two of the same costume on the mannequin and on you. Okay, Chanel, let's have a nice chat about getting me looking fancy. Not that I need it to be clear, like as you can see I am already fabulous, but still. Oh, just notice I've got a skull tied to my belt by the way, cause yeah, we got this, you know, chest piece from the hooligans. Okay, didn't know I had a bloody skull tied to me, that isn't very nice, I'll admit.
Please go away. I despise beggars.
Okay, we've not, like, you know, had a good start with Chanel here, so, Patrick sent me. I need to chat to you about looking snazzy.
That's a different story.
Okay, but I'm going to, yes, play her off against her competitors. I need to go and chat to the other guy first. Maybe he's better than you.
Search all of Hackney. You won't find better designs.
Okay, she didn't fall for the bluff there. She was happy to just let me walk away. Okay, Milano, are you going to be any more friendly and welcoming?
Welcome, welcome to Casa di Milano. What can I do for you?
Okay, he didn't immediately, sneerily ask me to leave, so that's a good start, and, okay. I'm looking for a fashion designer, my friends.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you might want to check out my discounted section with last season's styles. They might be more, in your budget.
Okay, everyone's being very rude to me, actually. No, I'm going with option number 1 here, purely because I do think your store is a little bit on the nicer side. So, here's the purchase order I presumably got from Patrick. Let's see what we could do, Chanel.
Oh wow. Typical. Patrick Smith's with his commands, but no mention of money.
Okay, sounds like money is the problem, so, I'm swimming in it, Chanel. I've got loads of tickets. Maybe we can sort this out nice and easy.
You're almost adorable. Even as a slave, you might only be worth half a handbag, but... maybe, yes. With your, build, you might be perfect. Help me with a few delicate errands, and I will dress you in the absolute latest fashion, fit for your royal audience.
Okay, never mind. We need to do work for you, so, okay, this sounds fun. What precisely does, a fashion store need doing by a random wandering murder protagonist?
3 simple little things. Pick up a delivery of some divine fabric that has been erroneously sent to Casa di Milano. That swine has no idea how to even use it properly. Speak with Greta Golightly. She really must stop hurting her career prospects by wearing the rubbish Milano puts out. And remove the garish display of Casa di Milano. I'll leave the specifics of these tasks up to you.
Okay, so you just want me to sabotage your neighbour, gotcha!
Oh darling, I would never dream of stooping so low. I'm shocked you'd even suggest I need to. It's clear I can outdesign that Larry git without even trying. This is just business.
Okay, now this sounds fun. Also, there's another skull on the back of my armour too. Okay, I've got so many skulls tied to me, I had no idea. So, we've got to steal some fabric, take down a display, and stop Greta from walking in Milano's show. And potentially, we can just use the shop assistant in this store to do that if we could talk them round. Okay, that's got to be the easy starting point, so let's see what, special Chanky you need to work with me. And alright. With perception of 5, let's do this nice and sneaky. The clothes in the window are a bit off, aren't they? Display looks like it's been up for a while.
Oh my, what's wrong with it?
And, right, I need a tiny bit more perception, but only 2. Hang on, just give me 1 second to do some drugs. Here we go, a Clarity Classic gets me +2 immediately. And oh dear, the threads are thin, it's a poor display of the designer's talents, etc, etc.
Oh dear, maybe I've got some stuff in the back I can put up instead. I'll be right back.
So okay, with that, the display has been taken down. Lovely. So okay, that's 1. The next thing, however, is, presumably that's the fabric. Is it like at the side of a side street or something? Hang on, where precisely is that pointing me? Might be able to get, there we go, out the back here. Lovely, though,
Apologies. Guess we both need to pay more
right.
attention.
They'll be stealing, and there are people guarding this fabric.
Oi, can I help you? You're getting in the way.
Funny old thing, charisma or strength? Strength is going to be difficult to boost too much more than what I've got. Though if intelligence comes up down the line, I do have a 1 dose of +5. So that's nice at least. And I can blend anything else with Excalibur, which is like Excel in Fallout 4. So, okay. Okay. It is, hang on, is Royd what Buffout became in this universe? Yeah, that's strength +2. Do 1 dose of that. That'll get me strong enough to, suggest he just wants to leave right about now.
Scraps of cloth aren't worth tussling with a tosser like you.
Right, that's no longer stealing. Good, that's been taken. Marvellous. So, okay, 2 out of 3, nice and easy. What was the last one again? Ah, yes, track down Greta and stop her walking in Milano show. Okay, mosey in that direction. By the looks of it, yes, we'll be passing by a tube, a train, etc. station en route, and those can be good looting spots too, though feels to me like potentially we're going a tiny bit off the beaten track here, so okay. Hoxton Station, lovely, though tragically chained. Not marked as, like, you know, can't be opened or anything, just marked as chained up. Suggesting, okay, possibly, yeah, someone will be opening that up later. For the time being, though, back to the centre of town. Let's go find Greta What's-Her-Face. And okay, by the looks of it, yeah, this hotel's being converted into, like, apartments for the local population or whatnot. For the time being, though, we'll make our way up to, yeah, the top floor up here. Right. I need you to, yes, change which clothes you're modelling, Greta.
Oh, another fan. I don't sign weird body parts anymore.
Okay, so here I was hoping to get my arse signed. I shouldn't say this, but I'm going to anyway.
You know what? So long as you're paying.
Okay, you know what? Sure, I will happily pay.
I haven't been paid in 3 weeks, you know.
Oh, is your current boss not paying you? Because I bet I know a nearby fashion designer who would actually.
Let me guess. Milano wants me in another outfit.
And he might do, but you won't be doing that, Greta.
And why not?
Gosh darn it, it's a charisma check on this occasion. Though luckily, once again, one I could just about fix up with, yes, drugs I've got on my person. Though, strangely, that also opened up, yes, a strength check. And no, we're not going to say that. That's very rude. Instead, it makes business sense for you to jump over to someone else who might pay you a bit better.
You've got my attention.
6 out of 7. That's no good. Hang on. I could boost that once again. Shame I don't just have, like, a beer on me or something, actually. That would have done nicely, but instead we've got to burn the Excalibur. So, okay, put both of them together. And yes, if you're exclusive to one designer, you could charge more money or something.
Money is money, right? You've got a deal.
So, okay, it sounds like, yeah, what was going on was that she was previously wearing both sets of clothes, but right, Chanel wants her to be exclusively working for her store. Gotcha. Oh, and better as I just, you know, mosey back to the store and whatnot. There's another pub on my compass, though, okay, mysteriously there's, like, you know, just a locked door in the street right here, but that's fine, we can deal with that. Okay, this was just, you know, a dead-end alley that someone was squatting in, so okay, maybe running in there was a bad idea, but seriously, though... Okay, why are you guys wounded and running around and whatnot? What's going on here? Okay, you know what? We'll get back to that pub in a second. Chanel, I've got excellent news for you.
Have you run my errands?
Yes, the job is done.
Good. Change now. I don't want even more people seeing filth walk out my door. And come back. Now that you're presentable, I'll happily help you correct your sartorial mistakes.
Alright, so, oh. Ballistic weave. Right, well that was well worth coming here for. And for the time being, she's given me, yes, a rather sexy outfit that has got, well, not much in the way of damage resistance, but endurance +2, not bad. And by the sounds of it, yeah, it'll get me in the front door to meet Prince Pete. Though naturally, yeah, if I want to actually apply it to my clothes, I'm going to be needing, 1, armourer, as time goes on, and 2, okay, ballistic fibre and fiberglass can be a little bit tricky to get hold of. Also, I only just noticed, I can, like, you know, make my uniform less tattered and properly nice and clean and whatnot, with just some cloth, acid, and adhesive. Oh, that's delightful. You know, despite, yes, her talking a big game, I don't love this new coat she's made, but if it gets me inside, it gets me inside. So okay, step 1, we need to, yes, confirm the invitation, make sure I'm dressed properly, etc, etc, and apparently, yes, Patrick, who's now in that pub we visited earlier, he can confirm that. Oh, I just noticed, I'm wearing the precise same coat as Patrick, so, okay, well he's got to love this in that case.
That's better. Meet me at the shop. I'll take you to see Prince Davies.
Before you join Patrick over there, though, yeah, do not forget, John. You did literally just say, yeah, over to the east in this direction. That was definitely, there we go. A pub appears down on the compass, so, okay, if I'm facing it right now, it's probably over in, yeah, this corner here, so take a right to the roundabout, then first turn off on the left. That should get me there. So here we go, just down this street here. That should be a roundabout dead ahead, I think. Right, yep, yes it is. Good, good. Weapons out in case we're going into, you know, a nastier bit of the area or whatnot. So, okay, big old pavilion. The Arnold Circus, not sure what that refers to. Honestly, this isn't really my bit of London at all. Though, oh, hang on. John, trees and parks. It's always cooking dryads, okay? Though, oh, they can't possibly enjoy being set on fire. Like, dryads do not enjoy being on fire. Also, you can just have a crit in the head. Because you look like, you know, you might have a special name or something. Right, just make sure they weren't guarding anything good. I'm not seeing anything too much here. So, okay. Plants plus radiation, yeah. That means trouble. Gotcha. And yeah, take the first left here, going down this street. That should deliver me, yeah, straight to the nearest pub. Marvellous. And a pub by the looks of it with, right, named people inside. Though you might just be, yes, the bartender. Oh yeah, this is actually like, you know, a cool open-air pub. By open air, I mean like, you know, it's been bombed at some point. But still, that's kind of cool. So, oh yeah, you're literally just the bartender right here. So, okay. Do you have... Oh, you do have a proper coaster. And it's just a fusion course, which is a weird one because I'm not sure I've seen, like, you know, a single suit of power armor this entire playthrough. And barely any fusion cores either. Presumably at some point, someone will give me a suit of power armor, and if I had to guess, either Angel, because they're all high-tech and whatnot, or Camelot. Because, you know, they're big on knights, etc, etc. So a big suit of power armor might be something senior knights get. And yeah, Luna is literally just a basic trader. So in that case, yeah, let's mosey on back to Patrick here. I think it's time to, yes, say hi to Pete and see just how bad the situation is with him. So here we go, long cocking last at the scooter shed to meet the final leader we need to get on site. And oh yeah, it used to be a garage. Clearly, you know, the culture of street racing and whatnot is a part of this society, even if they don't actually do street racing anymore. Or maybe we're supposed to understand they do, we just don't get to see it, because, you know, the engine of Fallout 4 can't really handle it that well. So, okay. Let's see what's going on here, because everyone's been a bit cagey, but still, there's definitely been the implication Pete's not doing so hot.
Wait for the light. Now we go.
Alright, in we flipping go. Pete, old buddy, old pal, let's talk business. And, oh, I love your suit. That is marvellous.
Prince Davies, I present the brave new Roundel who turned the tide at the Battle of the Hurly-Burly.
Ah, the Tide Turner. The wandering wrong number. The battle-brazen ball-buster of Miller's men. Come in. Come in.
You might be coming on a bit strong, my prince.
Fuck. Oh, well. Hope I didn't offend you.
Right, I just noticed the, syringes on the ground. So, okay. The lad has been doing, yes, far far too many drugs, and is thus very, very out of it. So, okay. How are you feeling, Pete? Are you doing okay, my friends?
Right as fucking rain. So long as the chems are on time.
Losing his brother, Prince Keith, has been especially hard on us all. The Prince sometimes uses aids to help ease the pain.
So that's why, yes, Dennis outside is functionally running the Roundels. Your actual prince is not doing so hot. And I'm guessing you're right, it's more than just a few chems, isn't it?
We've prescribed stiff upper lip, Carmex and Wonderland, depending on his mood.
My hand held his head. The half that wasn't split off by Miller's bloody hammer.
It's okay, my prince.
No, it's not. Keith. Where's Keith's body? What did you do with him? I need to be with him. Maybe we can save him. Moon knows all sorts of things. Maybe he can save him, Patrick. Maybe he can save him.
I think we should take some Carmex. You'll feel better, Prince Pete. I'll hold him. Jab him in the arm gently.
Okay. It kind of feels like, yeah, some of these chems, the prince isn't even choosing to take. He's being kept medicated by those around him, which, yes, might potentially be for somewhat nefarious purposes. And that's true. What if I actually, challenge you a bit and say, no, just let him work through it. Let's not medicate him right now.
That's not really safe for him.
Oh. Right, when you say you're safe, hang on. Hang on. Need just a tiny bit more intelligence to maybe get to the bottom of this. Here we go. You can't just keep numbing the pain over and over, Patrick.
Fine. Couldn't hurt to try. Well, hurt worse. Time for us to take our leave.
Okay, so we're not drugging him right now. Instead, we need to speak to Patrick, though, yeah, I get the feeling maybe other people in this organisation are choosing to keep him drugged, just to keep him docile, so they can functionally run the Roundels.
Probably best you speak with Mike or Dennis. While they're not princes, they basically run the day-to-day.
Okay, but yeah, I need someone to sign this document who is officially the leader. And I'm guessing their signature wouldn't be good enough unless we... Oh. Do we have to pick a new leader potentially? And yes, Dennis. I like Dennis. He gives good speeches, but... Mike. Who was Mike again?
It's a complicated situation. While we frown on chems, there is a time and a place for them, as you just saw. Mike supplies the Roundels, especially Prince Davies, but he also makes sure we don't go overboard. Without him, Prince Davies would likely source his own way to relax, and that means questionable sources and likely higher quantities.
Okay, he's your drug dealer. Okay, I don't entirely trust him. He's got, a bigger financial incentive to maybe keep you guys medicating the prince. Okay, what's your take on Dennis, though?
Well, you've already met him. A straight arrow on the surface, but he's not afraid to take bold action if he thinks it'll help the Roundels. Some people think he goes too far, especially when it comes to his loyalty to Pete. But maybe you could convince him there's a better course.
Okay. And Jess, what about you, Patrick?
Me? I'll help where it's needed, but especially for Manchester Mike, and by extension, Prince Pete. Even Dennis relies on me from time to time. If you ever need me, you can usually find me with Mike around Marb House.
Okay, there's a surprising amount of, infrastructure in this society dedicated to acquiring drugs for your leader by the sounds of it. So that wraps up fashion terrorism. And right, now we need to have a chat with, Mike and Dennis to figure out what we're gonna do next. Because by the sounds of it, if I just try and, speak to Pete directly,
Hello?
And yes, how do you feel about signing this petition, my friends?
What? What are you saying?
Okay, he's barely even coherent, and If I could get charisma up to 10, I could persuade him to do it, but I do not think that's possible for me.
I'm not signing nothing until my brain is completely fried.
Okay, we need to either get you clean or replace you. It's one or the other. I also can't help but be suspicious that, yes, there's some sort of chicanery going on here, because hurly-burly, fair is foul. These are quotes from Macbeth, obviously, you know, a very blood-stained play where everybody ends up dead, kings are murdered, etc., etc. So, right. I feel like there's something, you know, unpleasant going on here we might not necessarily have uncovered yet. Still, looks like, yeah, everyone we need to speak to is located right here in the Wolfen Port. Here we go, Dennis and presumably Mike here, so, okay Mike, we'll start with you, because yeah, I do not entirely trust the man who is supplying the drugs into a society where by the looks of it, yes, on occasion, you're keeping your leader medicated, potentially against his will.
I see you met Prince Davies, and judging by your face, it wasn't what you were expecting.
I mean, not entirely, but yeah, I definitely knew something was up, and, okay. It does feel a bit like he's not doing so hot, and part of the reason might be all the drugs you're pumping into him, rather than just letting him work through his trauma.
Have some respect. Helping Pete cope has come at a high price.
Yeah, but I'm not actually sure you're really helping him. Sounds like it might be more your fault, Mike.
The truth's a bitter pill to swallow, even for me. But I think there's a way for everyone to win. It's a bit of a delicate plan, so let's talk it over at Marb House. Meet me when you're ready.
Fine, so he's not even willing to discuss his plan in public. Gotcha. In which case, Dennis, let's see if we can get more out of you.
I see you met Davies. How is he today?
Really not very well, my friend, and, yeah, what's your take on all the chems he's taking?
Less and less, I'm afraid. After his brother died, the chems helped a bit.
Even then he was a bit dodgy. Some days he was the old Pete. Others, well, you just saw what the other days looked like.
Okay, and, right. Have you considered leading, or alternatively, yeah, on days like this, are you the de facto leader, or no one's really in charge, people are listening to you? Okay. Okay. Let's start nice and delicate here. Functionally, at the moment, Dennis, you are the leader, right?
Prince Davies might have bad days, but he's a strong and capable leader. I've business at the Oberon. Meet me there. I have some things I want to discuss with you.
Okay. So everybody wants to chat with me in private. Which makes me think, yes, there are currently conspiracies, plots, etc., etc. As I was saying, everything's about to get a bit Macbeth, isn't it? Still, I would say, having got to grips with the trouble they're dealing with in this bit of the world, how about we call it a pot there? But next time, right, I suspect, yes, things might be about to get bloody. Especially given, yeah, we did see earlier, some people are working against the Roundels right now. They've got traitors in their midst working for Miller. So yes, that does rather suggest that next week, things are about to get very, very nasty indeed. So hopefully you join me for that. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Fallout London. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Ah, we have got a gate key here, and then we have got... I've made a mistake! This is going to take all of my skill and cunning as a hunter to sort out... Die, you mooing bastards! Die! Go away. Go away, nobody likes you. That was a good idea till it wasn't.